Commentators have said that the Israeli Prime Minister seems to enjoy using the UN General Assembly to grab the world's attention, and here he was again. His pet theme right from the start of the speech, not Palestinians, for instance, but Iran, and his long-standing claim that Tehran is trying to deceive the world and is still trying to produce a nuclear bomb, despite the deal and everything else. Now, he accused the international inspectors from the IAEA of doing nothing, of inaction. He said the nuclear deal is a very bad deal that brings war closer, not further away, and he launched a blistering attack on Europe, accusing it of appeasing Iran, and a deliberate choice of that word, which obviously has echoes of the 1930s. Now, what Iran hides, Israel will find, he said. Back in 2012, he presented a cartoon bomb to the UN General Assembly, you may remember, to try to back his claims. Earlier this year, he said that Israeli agents had uncovered a secret archive of documents in Iran about the nuclear program, which Tehran denied. And now here we had another extraordinary presentation before the UN with maps and pictures, as you've said, of this other facility, what he says is a secret atomic warehouse in the heart of Tehran with nuclear material. He illustrated it further on Twitter, saying anyone can check it out on Google Earth. Look, here's this innocent-looking compound on Mayor Street. It's not what you think it is. It's actually much more sinister. Now, he says that since Israel discovered this warehouse, Iran has been removing the material, 300 tons of it, and spreading this nuclear material around Tehran. He said, anyone, you can get a Geiger counter on Amazon for $29.99 and check it out for yourself. So on the inspections, he says, anyone can do this. They say they can do it anytime, anywhere. Well, how about right here, right now, calling on people in Tehran to take up the mantle?
So, has anybody been getting their Geiger counter out? How credible are these accusations? We know Iran hasn't reacted, but, who else has been reacting?
Well, Iran has actually reacted. The foreign minister and the foreign ministry has says the world would laugh loudly at these claims. And actually, the foreign minister says there should be more scrutiny on Israel's nuclear program. The claims are pretty difficult to verify. US State Department says the international inspectors should take them seriously and investigate urgently. However, US officials have been quoted as saying, well, we knew about this facility. It's more cabinets and papers. It's not, it's archive material. It's not actually nuclear material. There's even some skepticism in Israel itself. The Jerusalem Post launched a Play BB bingo game for people to play while they watch Netanyahu's speech, and every time he comes up with one of these favorite themes like Iran's nuclear program or UN bashing, then bing, you've won some points.
Well, Iran has dominated the UNGA, but, there's been so many other issues raised, so many other leaders speaking. What have been some of the other highlights for you?
Massively varied, obviously. The main thing, of course, is this dramatic play out of two alternative world visions. Trump's nation first against Macron, I'm the new leader of the free world, defending multilateralism. You had Rouhani, of course, in defense of the nuclear deal, but also as if to diffuse this sense of foreboding, you had a very human touch of New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern becoming the first world leader to bring her new baby into the UN General Assembly, which of course went huge on the internet.